Hi gamers, it's Vicky and welcome back to another tutorial. Today, we are going to be making a super cute Minecraft bee. The list of beads that you need for this is a little bit long. You can follow the link in the description that takes you to the pattern, and in the pattern, it lists off how many of each color that you need. So you'll need 42 white, 11 clear, 47 brown, 72 yellow, 17 black, and 2 light blue. And that is a total of 191 beads. For the string, I am using this clear elastic 0.7mm thick Stretch Magic. This is just my preference. You can use any kind of string that you want. Now, to be completely honest, I wasn't paying attention to how much string I used when I tested out this pattern, so I think to be safe you should have 10 feet of string set aside for this. I'm going to start personally with a 5-foot piece, and I'm just going to add more string if I end up needing to. There's a tutorial linked in the description about how to do that. So to get started, hold the two ends of your string together, then add one yellow bead on one side of the string, and then one black bead on the other side. Then put your two ends of string together and put on one yellow, then one yellow bead on each side of the string. Put the two ends together and put on one yellow, then one yellow on one end, and one black on the other end. Put the two ends together and put on one yellow, then one brown on one end, one yellow on the other. Put the two strings together and place on one white, then one yellow and one white. Then put the strings together and put on one yellow, then one brown on each end. Put the two strings together and place on one yellow, one brown on each end. Place the two ends together and place on one white, then one brown on each end. Place the two ends of the string together and place on one white. Then pull all of the beads towards the middle of the folded in half string. Then I will tug gently on each group of two beads to make sure that everything is nice and tight. And so far, the bee should look like this. So now I've separated my two strings because I'm only going to be using one of them right now. Now I am going to make the bottom part of the bee. So I will be taking one white bead, placing it on the string, and then putting the string through this brown bead that's popped out near the edge. And I'll pull that through. Next, I'll add another white bead and place the string through the next brown bead. Then I will add one yellow bead and place the string through the next brown bead. Then add one white and place the string through the next white. Then add one yellow and place the string through this next yellow. Next, add one black, and I want to place my string through this next black, so I'm going to have to just flip this over if the black bead isn't where I want it. And now I can put the string through that black bead. Next, I'll add a yellow bead and place the string through this next yellow that's popped out. Next, I'll add a light blue bead and place the string through this next black bead. And now I'm going to tug on that string to tighten the row. Next is another black bead, and I'll place the string through that light blue bead. Then we're going to add 4 yellow beads. Then a white bead, a brown bead, and a white bead. Once again, tug on the string to tighten the row. Now on this row, we're not going to add a bead here at the very beginning. We're just going to thread the string through this second to last white bead that's popped out here. Then add a white bead here and place the string through that next brown. Then add another white bead, place the string through the next white. Next, add 4 yellow beads. Then 1 black bead. Now pull on the string to tighten the row. Now here on the very start, we're going to add a black bead and put the string through that second to last black bead. Then 1 yellow bead. Then 1 light blue. 1 black. 1 yellow. 1 brown. 1 white. Then pull the string to tighten the row. Now we're going to add 1 brown bead and then place the string through this next white bead that's popped out. Then 3 yellow beads. One black bead, 1 yellow bead, 1 black bead, then tug the string to tighten it. Here I'll add a yellow bead and put the string through the next black that's popped out. Then another yellow, then 2 black, 1 yellow, and 1 brown. Now my string is getting kind of short, so I'm gonna add 2.5 more feet. There is a link to a tutorial on how to do this in the description. Here I'll be adding 1 brown bead, and I'm going to turn around and place the string through this brown bead right here that's popped out. Then add 2 yellow beads. Then 1 black. Then 2 yellow. Then without adding a bead, I'll turn around and place the string through the next yellow bead that's popped out. Then I'll add 1 yellow, then 2 black, then 1 yellow. Next, I will add 1 brown bead onto the string and place the string through this yellow bead here that's popped out. Then add 1 yellow bead and place the string through the next black. Add 1 black bead, then 1 yellow. Then without adding a bead, I'll turn around and put the string through this yellow bead that's popped out. Then add 2 yellow beads. Then put 1 brown bead on the string and turn around and put that string through that yellow bead that we just added. Then add one yellow bead, and this finishes off the bottom of the bee for now. So to tie this off, I'm going to place the end of this string underneath the string that is connecting the two beads it's coming out in between. So I will have a loop in one hand and the end of the string in the other hand. And then I'm going to tie a triple knot, making sure to tug firmly and repeatedly on the ends because this string is slippery. Then I will cut off the ends. I have about a foot of string left over from that end, so I'm going to save it in case I need to add it on to the top of the bee. So here we have the bottom of the bee pretty much complete. Later we're going to come and add some more length to his little bee legs. So now I'm going to flip this over and work on the top of the bee. So first of all, take this end of string and tug on it to make sure that that row is tight. Oh, I'll flip them this way. So here I'll be adding one white bead and then placing my string through this next brown that's popped out. Add another white, put the string through the next brown. Next will be two yellow. Then one white. Two yellow. One black. Then I'll tug the string to tighten the row, place on one black bead, and put the string through that next black. Then add three yellow. Then one white. Two brown. Then one white. Next, I will add one brown, then put the string through the next white that's popped out. Then one white. One yellow. One white. Then four yellow. Then I'll add one yellow, one brown, two yellow, one brown, two white, one brown. Then I'll add one brown, one yellow, one white, one yellow, one brown, one yellow, one white, and one more yellow. I'm going to go ahead and add that extra foot of string I had laying around because my end is getting a little bit short. Once again, there's a video link in the description about how to do this. Now, without adding a bead, I'm going to place the string through this yellow bead that's popped out. Then I'll add two white beads. One brown, one yellow, one brown, one yellow, one brown. This row starts off with two brown, then yellow, brown, yellow, brown, yellow. Then without adding a bead, put the string through that last yellow bead that you just added. Then add a white, a yellow, brown, yellow, and then 2 brown. Now this time, without adding a bead, turn around and put the string through the next brown bead that's popped out. Add 2 brown, then yellow, brown, yellow, without adding a bead, put the string through the next yellow that's popped out. Add 1 brown, 1 yellow, then 2 brown. Without adding a bead, turn around and put the string through the next brown that's popped out. Then add 2 brown and 1 yellow. Without adding a bead, place the string through this next yellow that's popped out. Add 2 brown. Without adding a bead, place the string through the next brown that's popped out. And add 1 more brown. Now we'll need to tie this part off as well. So once again, I'll be putting my string underneath the string that's connecting the 2 beads it's coming out between. Then hold the end of the string in one hand and the loop in the other, and tie a triple knot, making sure to firmly tug on the 2 ends. Now I can cut the ends off. And the main part of the bee is done, but we do need to make this wing right here. I'll be getting another 2.5 feet of string. Hold the 2 ends of the string together and place 1 white bead onto each end of the string. Then put the 2 ends together and place on 1 clear bead. Then place 1 clear bead onto each end. Put the 2 ends together and place on 1 clear. Then put 1 clear bead on each end. Put the 2 ends together and place on 1 white. Then pull all the beads to the middle of the piece of string. And now it should look like this. So now I will take 1 end of the string and place it through this next clear bead that's popped out. Then add 1 clear bead and place your string through the next clear bead that's popped out. Then add 1 white, place the string through the next white. Then put the string back through that next white that's popped out. Add 1 white bead. Now I will flip this over and grab the piece of string that I hadn't been using before, and I will add 1 white bead to that string, and then place the string through the next clear bead that's popped out. Then add another clear bead, and then a white bead. Now let's add 1 white, another white, and a clear, then 2 white, one clear, then 1 white, 1 clear, 1 white, Then without adding a bead, I'll turn around and place the string through this next white bead that's popped out. Then add 2 white. Without adding a bead, place the string through the next white bead that's popped out. Add 1 white. Now let's tie off this wing the same way that we had tied off the bee. I'm going to place the string underneath the bead that's connecting the 2 beads my string is between, and tie that in a triple knot. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the string that we had left down here on the bottom of the wing. So now we've got to sew the wing onto the bee's body. I'll be using a piece of string about 1 foot long. So I'm going to place one end of my string through this bottom white edge bead of the wing, and place the other end through this white edge bead right here on the bee. Then I'll be taking this end that's coming out of the wing and placing it through this yellow edge bead. Then I will switch strings and place this string through this clear bead on the wing. Then I will switch strings again and place this one through the other clear bead on the wing. Switching strings again, I'll put this one through this white bead over here on the bee. Then I will switch strings again, placing this one through this yellow bead right here. I'll switch strings again and place that one through this bottom white edge bead. So as you can see, we're sort of sewing this on, and then pull on the ends to tighten everything. And now we can tie these 2 ends together in a triple knot. And cut the ends off. So now he has 2 wings. For this part, you can probably use little scraps that are left over. We're just going to make 3 of his legs longer and add a stinger. So first, let's add the stinger. I'm going to use a very small piece of string. I'll put one end through this brown bead and one end through this white bead. Then add 1 brown bead onto one end of the string, and tie the 2 ends of the string together in a triple knot. So now he has a stinger. Now I'll turn him like this so I can work on his legs. I'm not going to make the very front leg any longer because of the perspective, but I am going to make these back 3 longer. And to do that, all you need to do is get a very small piece of string, place it through the little leg bead, add 1 brown bead to the string, and then tie a triple knot. And now his leg isn't quite so short, so let's do that to the other 2 legs now. Alright guys, so now your Minecraft bee is complete. You could put this on a necklace, a big cuff, a magnet, keychain. I personally had put mine right over here on the side of my computer tower, along with the play button that Justin Bennett made for me. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my tutorial. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more tutorials, and until next time, peace, love, unity, and respect.